Hi, this is Milou. Welcome to my channel. As promised, Linda and I have collaborated again, and it was fun. Linda did not only read, but she was doing a news break as well because two events occurred that day. So I hope you enjoyed it because I was cracking up. I recorded the video using Skype, so it's not perfect. I hope you understand. Here we go. I spoke to Dave last week. I'm going to speak to him, collaborate with him next week.
Who's
but
Dave?
He's having David Johnson.
Oh, David Johnson, yeah.
Yeah. So next week I am supposed to, we're going to talk next week, but he's having an issue though with internet connection. He can't hear me. Like you see when the minute, we connected.
Well, he's in Australia, so.
Yeah, I know. Oh, God. So I am hoping it works out. I don't know yet how we're going to do it. Because the internet is a problem. Okay. Those are the things I wanted to share with you.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
University of North Carolina is on lockdown. 2 people are dead, 4 injured.
Are you serious?
Shots fired.
Oh my God.
North Carolina.
On my Mondays, was it Monday? Today's Tuesday. Was it last night or Saturday night? I mentioned something like that. I said there was going to be 2 other attempts, from those crazy nutty people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh boy. I hope I'm.
I've been seeing terrorists, white nationalist terrorists, for some time.
Yes. Well, that was the first time I've really, felt it.
And I don't want to tell people to get them afraid, but I'm telling you, it's going to get bloody when Trump goes.
Yeah, it's gonna be bloody, but you know what's gonna happen though? I feel I don't know how you see this. They're gonna be put down like with extreme force. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the military will put a stop to it.
Yeah. So, but yes, and that's what I feel Trump is doing right now. Did you hear what? Well, I mean, it's the same subject. This morning, Trump had a meeting with Pelosi and Schumer and a few other Democrats.
Yeah.
And when they walked out, the first thing that came to my mind, I'm like, what a bunch of fools. I mean, they were very happy, everything was successful. But how long is that going to last, Linda? That's not true. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trump is it's one of his acts. He is playing.
He's playing.
Yeah. And those 2, they weren't thinking that, you're not dealing with an honest person. You know what I mean? Yeah. There is no way.
Not a very good person. He lies.
Exactly. I don't feel he was being honest with them. You know what I mean? And I don't feel that this is, the meeting was about the infrastructure. I don't know how you feel about this, but I think it's part of his game. He's playing, so that people don't say he's not doing it. He's just playing around. That's what I feel. You know what I mean? Right. I don't know how you see it, but I think he's just bluffing. He's looking for just something to say, well, he tried to work with the Democrats, but they are not serious.
No, and because kissing their asses is not going to stop them from getting Barr. They're going to try to put Barr in jail, but they won't succeed. But
well, I don't. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I'm not seeing jail for him yet, but I'm seeing. I think you're right. Wait a minute. You're right, because somebody mentioned something like that. But I am not like you. I'm not seeing the jail yet, but I know he's going to have legal issues. Yes. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you, Barr is shocked that all of this stuff is coming down because people are writing him. He's getting tons of mail saying, get out.
Exactly. Get out. It's not only mail, I feel. Even people who have worked in government before, of his friends. I don't know how he's holding up, Linda, given the amount of pressure he's under not only from the Democrats, but from colleagues, and even some family members too. You know what I mean? So you're
because
right.
he's telling the audience one thing, and that paperwork says something totally different.
Exactly. So the other thing is Rosenstein that left. It feels like to me, Rosenstein felt like he was being used, and I think he has a job. I don't know if you looked into it.
Oh, I didn't pick up a job, but I felt he wanted his benefits. I felt he was biding his time so he could keep his benefits.
That too. That too. You don't leave those jobs without your benefits.
Well, you saw what Trump did to that one FBI agent. He stripped him of everything.
Yeah, but
which, by the way, when Trump's out of office, all that stuff will be returned.
I think so. Okay, I agree. I agree with you. That's what I felt as well, that the next president is going to right a lot of the wrongs that Trump has done. And something else I heard this morning, I don't know if you heard of it yet. He's planning or suggesting that we charge the immigrants coming here. This is so sick.
He's an idiot.
Exactly. I feel
But listen, I did a video earlier.
Okay.
And I saw as clear as day earlier this week.
Right.
Trump sitting at a table with the fingers like he does, like this.
Yeah.
You know how he does that pyramid?
Yeah.
And he's sitting there, and there's attorneys this way, the judges up there, and they're aggressively negotiating, and he's looking off, and he is just like, almost like a half the man he was.
Oh, yeah.
But he also looks pissed off. But I didn't see him as president. That was a psychic flash, I'm telling you.
Oh, I'm not surprised, and I agree with you. I'm glad you saw the same thing.
I saw it. It's clear as day.
I didn't see it the way you saw it, but I have been saying for a while now, there is potential for him to go to jail. Mm-hmm. And that's possibly the vision that you are getting as well.
Well, I don't see him now. This you do what you want to do, but I mean, they may go in saying, "You sucker, you can go in."
Right.
To come out of the presidency, but there's other stuff outside. I'm telling you, he's going to lose everything.
Oh,
even Mar-a-Lago.
Exactly. I feel the same way about him losing Mar-a-Lago and a lot of his other properties. So I agree with you, and they are starting a bunch of lawsuits. I don't know if if you've kept up with how many. I don't even know how many anymore. They're suing Cummins. They are suing Capital One and some other company he dealt with that did his taxes or something like that. He's suing all of them to keep them from releasing his financial documents.
Yeah, he won't win.
Exactly. That's what I was going to ask you.
Till the cows come home. He's known to be someone who sues.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, he's trying to act like, you can't do that. I'm president. But guess what? Mm-hmm. He doesn't get that Congress has just as much authority. It doesn't sink in with him.
Exactly. And I feel that's the biggest problem. But you know what I think? I don't know if you've looked into that yet. New York State, I feel, may share some stuff.
Oh, it's going to be freaking fantastic. Okay. And let me tell you something. Yeah. You know that AG from New York? She's the one, she just was on the news because she's suing the NRA.
Yes.
I felt Barr was trying to throw something on her or trying to get involved or get in the mix. And
you mean SDNY? You mean SDNY?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
I felt like he's trying to put the kibosh on it.
Oh, I agree with you.
And listen, I felt her saying, you know what? Do what you need to do and I'll do what I need to do.
Right.
And that means let the public figure out what's going on.
I agree with you because I was talking about Letitia, who's the New York State Attorney General. Yeah. You were talking about SDNY. Yes, I agree with you. Barr is trying to shut him down or shut them up. It's not going to work. And you are correct. given as far as they have gotten into their investigations, they are not going to let go. So I was picking up the same thing about them. And those lawsuits that the kids are involved now, Ivanka, Don Jr., Eric, they are suing Congress. They are suing the banks and other firms they've dealt with for financial reasons. To me, all those things are going to backfire at some point. And
guess what just flashed over on the news?
I'm sorry?
I have my phone in front of me, and I just got a news flash.
Okay.
Robert Mueller wrote a letter to William Barr objecting to his early description of the Russia investigation conclusions.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. Yep. Really? It is unclear what specific objections Mr. Mueller raised in his letter. Mr. Barr defended his descriptions of the investigation. Mr. Mueller, over the days after he sent the letter, according to two people with knowledge of the discussions, Mr. Barr was scheduled to testify on Wednesday before the Senate Judiciary Committee about the investigation. He has publicly that he disagrees with some of the legal reasoning in the Mueller report. So special counsel, so they got this inside, that letter will come out.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
He's going to, I'm telling you, I am not surprised, Linda. I threw the cards earlier before I got you. I went ahead and did a quick video because I wanted everybody to know the psychic flash I had. But I threw the cards and I said, is Mueller going to testify? And remember, I kept seeing, I said, you guys, I don't care how many clients I got that day. I'm going to reschedule everybody. I am going to be watching that. Oh my God, we're going to be, and listen, it was shock and awe.
Oh, you know what we should do?
But we should be on.
Yeah. I didn't work on that yet, but I know how to do it now. We can be on live. Ooh. I can make it so that when
but if we're on live though, I might be screaming and yelling and howling.
You know what? Your fans, oh my God, your fans, they don't care what you do. In fact, they'll be screaming with you.
I did on my video today. I was watching what was that show, Mamma Mia? I don't know why. I just wanted to see it. Okay. And I like Meryl Streep, and so the has-been that Trump says.
Right.
So anyway, there's this little old lady on it, and she tells this guy, "You'll know what's happening to you? It's called karma. It's also pronounced ha." I thought that was so funny.
Oh, yes. Given what we're going through now, absolutely. Yes.
And it's
something similar happened to me last Friday. My friend's son was part of a play in college. It was the cabaret. And the theme was about the Nazis, and an American gentleman fell in love with some woman. I don't remember. I don't know if she was Polish or some sort. Anyway, throughout the play, and they were talking about what they were doing to the Jews. You know what kept coming into my mind? Trump. Throughout the whole thing, I'm like, you know what? We are not too far from that situation, given the way Trump is starting with the immigrants, Hispanics and Muslims. You don't know who he's going to try to attack next. You know what I mean? That's my take on this, and it kept on coming to me. And in fact, I think in one of my videos a while back, I mentioned that Hispanics are only the beginning. You know what I mean? I don't feel he's going to be able to do it because he has too much going on and too much pressure on him. And also the people who, like Stephen Miller, is one of the people who are pushing him with the Hispanic and Muslim stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if blacks and other ethnicities are on his list of people to attack. You know what I mean? But fortunately for us,
I have the motorcycle gangs. He was hoping there would be an uproar. He wants people to fight it. That guy who had the van that was going to hit Nancy Pelosi, hit Joe Scarborough, they let him go.
What?
Yeah, he's not going to serve any time in jail. The pipe bomb guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, they let him go.
When?
The other day. It was on the news. They let him go. In fact, that gal from Joe Scarborough, what's his wife's name? Mika or whatever. Yeah, this morning she was on a rant. She says, I don't get it. Somebody was threatening my husband's life and he just gets to walk away.
I heard something, but I did not know what it was all about.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, Trump wants people. He reminds me of Hitler. When they were starting to hit Berlin and they said, Sir Hitler, they're going to start hitting Berlin. Should we get the people out of there? He said, no, they deserve to die. They didn't save me.
But I that one I didn't know about. I heard some commotion, but
yeah, the pipe bomb guy with the van with all the Love Trump stuff on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going.
That guy in Florida?
He's walking.
The guy from Florida?
Okay, hold on. I better double check because I don't want to give bad news.
No, that's okay.
Because even Mika was talking about it this morning.
Wow. I vaguely heard something about they released some guy who had pipe bombs, but I didn't know. Because there's so much going on. I didn't pay attention to it. I was concentrating on other things.
Yeah, they're saying here that he's pleading guilty.
Okay.
But the wrong guy, because there's somebody that did something and everybody's like, what? And they're letting him go. Wow. Maybe I got the wrong guy, but this guy is pleading guilty, but Trump's got nothing to say. He sent to Barack Obama, Robert De Niro.
After we're done, I'm going to Google it.
Yeah, wow. I'm looking now. But somebody was released.
I think I vaguely remember something like that. They released somebody, but I did not know what the situation was because like the past couple of days, I've been into trying to keep myself together so I can do my programs.
Right.
I vaguely remember hearing something like that, but I didn't look into it further. And I don't think the media spoke too much about it either,
Yeah.
So, but that's the impression, that's what kept coming to mind while I was watching the play. And because I met my friend there, and her son was on stage playing the part. Whatever. I'm not quite, because I don't know all the characters, but he was one of the main characters. But anyway, but Trump kept coming to mind, and I was watching the thing. It was like this sounds familiar, because they simulated like Crystal Night. When they were breaking all the Jewish stores, they were going around the town and breaking all the glasses from the Jewish stores. Remember that?
I remember that.
Yeah. So they simulated that, and I'm like, oh my God, this sounds like Trump. In any event, so my situation was similar to the experience you have with the karma thing. It reminded me of how I felt in that play. But yes, I feel we are, as you agree, that we are in dangerous time.
Yeah.
And I also feel that he's going to cause violence.
And he wants it. He wants violence.
Oh, yeah.
He wants people to erupt and fight.
Exactly.
But what's going to happen? It's going to be a splash here and a splash there. More people will be he really thinks he's all that special.
Oh, yeah. This guy has such a high...
he's what do you call Asperger's? It's all about him.
Yes, it is all about him. And you know what? He can't even... This guy doesn't learn anything at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing. He keeps repeating the same old stuff. Even if there were mistakes, he keeps lying, and people are saying you're lying to us. But you know what I'm waiting for?
He doesn't care.
You're exactly right. But you know what I'm waiting for, Linda? When
What?
someone, and I feel it's going to happen, I'm not quite sure exactly when this is going to happen. Someone is going to call him out to his face about one of his lies.
When
That's
he's lying to the press, I keep waiting for somebody to say, "Sir, you're
exactly.
lying."
You know what? I feel it's going to happen. I don't know who's going to do it. I don't know where or how, but I have been feeling for a while now somebody is going to stand up to him and let him know that they know he's lying, and something like that.
Yeah.
I feel it's going to happen, you know. And but the other person I feel, I don't know if you're getting the same thing, Linda.
Right.
Ivanka and her husband, it feels like to me lately they've been, well, they worry on and off about what their father and father-in-law is doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But is it me, or are you picking up the same thing? These people are terrified now.
Oh, I've been feeling that for a
Oh,
while.
and mostly like Ivanka taking part and suing the banks and that accounting firm, I believe it is. It feels like to me it's an act of desperation.
Oh,
What do you think?
well, listen, if there was nothing to hide, they wouldn't be suing.
Exactly. Exactly.
Nothing to hide. He
And
would have showed his tax returns back when he
open
said he
book.
was going to do it.
Open
Oh,
book.
they know they're in trouble.
Okay.
And listen, there's going to be trouble with that security clearance too. That guy might go to jail. It's either the IRS guy or that guy.
Mnuchin,
Somebody will be hit.
I think in fact, I was thinking about that this morning. I said, "Oh, I got to ask Linda if you're getting the same thing." There's a very strong possibility it may be Mnuchin because Maxine Waters,
Yeah, I love her.
she does not like Mnuchin at
No,
all.
and listen, he will go down for obstructing justice.
Oh Lord, I can
I
see it right
remember,
now.
well, I don't know what you said from because I'm just now getting to know you because my friend Dan, he
Okay,
loves you. But
then.
from the beginning, when
Oh,
they told me I had to do these videos because I argued with my guides, I said, "Why? I don't want to have to get up and brush my hair." They said,
right.
"You will help calm people down." But from the beginning, I told everybody, not only I never said he was, they could start impeachment, but I never saw him getting totally impeached. I
Right.
never really saw him do jail, but I saw him lose everything.
Oh yeah.
And I saw his kids losing everything.
Oh yeah.
And I saw people within the house going, I saw like all those people that you think are non-touchable, they'll
Right.
touch them.
Right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, that I feel is for
They're
sure.
going to get information when they get in there that's going to devastate these people.
Exactly. And that's what I feel is going to happen as the situation gets worse over the next few weeks to months. Okay. And it's going to become more obvious to Trump and his families and those sycophants that he has around him that there is no way. This ship is sinking. There is no plugging that hole. Nothing they can do about it. But it feels like to me some are still have yet to wake up.
Yeah.
But Ivanka and her husband
Eric.
Kushner, yes. You know what? What the other thing that's haunting Kushner, his father was in jail. I know you know that, you know, and he keeps getting flashes of his father, not intuitive flashes, but he's wondering.
Well, his
Okay,
father's worried for him too.
I'm sorry.
His father is worried for him.
Oh well,
His
that
father sees the writing on the wall, and he
absolutely.
his father doesn't want what they're doing to be thrown out in the limelight because of Trump going down.
Exactly. Exactly.
Because they're going to find out who was the one that gave him all that money to take that 666 building. Yeah.
Yes. But and Kushner keeps replaying, when he used to go visit his dad.
Yeah.
And when his father was behind bars, as I'm talking to you right now, I just got that vision. That's what that keeps playing on his mind. But I mentioned that either this past Monday or Saturday, that this guy, when he, sometimes when you worry about something, there are times it gets more intense.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the same thing with him. When when he sits and think about what's going on right now, I see him shaking, but I did not know why. I just realized as I'm talking to you that it's because he plays the picture when he used to visit his dad in jail of him wearing, the prison garb, and he's picturing himself in one of those.
I tell you, his father, I can feel his father. Kushner's worried too, but his father's really worried. His father's kind of seeing the writing on the wall. He's just praying that the deal and gets all of them out of there.
Yes, I feel you're correct. But you know what? I didn't think about his dad. And in a sense that like you just told me. You know what I mean? That you've been getting his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did not.
You know what? I'm getting a bunch of people on Twitter writing me right now saying, Linda, this confirms what you've been saying, because I don't know if I said that Mueller had written to Barr, but I felt like Mueller's like, dude, what are you doing? And so that's what happened. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh,
but listen, I looked at Biden.
Yeah.
And I was getting a bad feeling about Biden. And then when I did the second spread, it was really good. I'm wondering if something's coming up. I'm almost feeling like the nation itself is going to go through a constitutional crisis.
Oh, well, yeah.
Biden will be, because actually Biden's cards look good. What are you feeling about Biden?
I feel you know what? I don't want to jump the gun too early, but
I know it's really early. Any kind of scandal could come out.
Yeah, I think he's safe as far as scandals. I mean, like what they were trying to do to him before, and I feel it was a Bernie person, but that's okay. It's politics. It's a rough and tumble game.
Oh, well, did you see that the right was trying to set up Pete, the gay guy?
Yes, I heard about that.
Isn't that horrible?
Well, it is horrible. You're right.
I used to feel Eric Swalwell really strong.
Yeah.
I knew he was good. But listen, whenever I say something, I remember years ago, I did an interview in this building that I loved the building. And while I was sitting there waiting, I asked my guides, I had my pendulum with me. And I said, will I get to work in this building? And it said, yes. 3 years later, I was working in that building. So you know how sometimes we pick things up and then people will be all, what do you, I didn't. The outcome was that you will get that, but the time frames are off. So I think Swalwell will make a difference. He could even be the president down the road.
I feel he will.
Yeah, because he's a powerful energy for him.
Oh, yes.
The only person I think that could wipe out Biden would be Schiff.
Yes, but Schiff is not running. No. I don't see him running at this time at all. I'm not quite sure why. I'm not getting why. Just like I couldn't tell why Kushner was shaking in his boots.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing with Schiff. I've been trying to figure out why isn't he running. I can't figure it out. So, but it's not important.
I'm almost feeling he'll be a big wig within the new administration. But I'm almost feeling like he's got a focus, and his focus is take down these low lights.
Exactly. I agree with you there. But I feel, to answer your question, Biden, the energy I've been feeling the past couple of days, it seems like, when a storm is gathering, and getting strength, that's what Biden has been feeling like to me the past couple of days.
But I do feel this, and you let me know what you think.
Sure.
Biden will be basically carried. He's just sort of the decoration. I feel like good people, as long as he has good people around him, they're the ones making the decision, and he's totally open to the good, because I feel like he talks to people intensely, but he's not like Trump. It's my way or the highway. He's like totally open. And I see a female vice president. I think he may choose somebody.
I agree with you. I feel he's going to, whether it's Biden or not, there is going to be a woman in the ticket.
Oh, it's a female. Because the president, after these terms, 8 years or whatever, I hope I live to see it, will be a female.
Oh, I'm sure you will. I'm hoping I will too. I think we will. But the thing is, regardless, top or second, there's going to be a woman in the ticket. And the energy I'm picking up around Biden the past couple of days, I would not be surprised if he unsits Trump. The thing is, if you notice, Linda, the way he's campaigning, it's like, well, of course, he has a lot more experience than anyone in the field right now. You know, the guy knows how to campaign, and he knows how to attack his opponent. And the way he's going about attacking Trump, it's getting under Trump's skin. Okay.
But he's old. He's old. Look how young I am.
But you know something? I don't know if you picked this up yet. It's bothering the other Democrats, because if you pay attention, it feels like he's in a whole different level. The way he's attacking Trump, you know what I mean, and the way he's operating. You see what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, because everybody else is talking about at the kitchen table, like they always like to say, trying to come up with things. Even Pete doesn't really have a plan. And this guy's coming in and saying, F you, Trump.
Yes.
And people like that.
Exactly. You are exactly correct. And you know what? Let me tell you something else. I feel he is going to ride. People are going to give him credit because he's been in government for so long already.
They feel safer with him.
Exactly. You got it right. That's my feeling. But there is a storm in a good way gathering around Biden to propel him to the presidency. And if what I am picking up the past couple of days, I don't like to sit and watch all the speeches and all the stuff. I get a little snippet because I don't want to be biased. But what I am feeling is the energy that's building up around him.
The other thing is, I'm not seeing Biden as I'm feeling good people working with him, including Elizabeth Warren.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Other people to bring forth what we need. You know, Trump has to have his finger on everything. Well, Biden just feels like he's telling people, do what you think is best. You know, if he needs to make his decision, he will, but he doesn't feel like an egomaniac. Exactly. It's my way or the highway.
Right. The thing is, Trump, there aren't that many people like Trump. And you're right. Biden doesn't feel like he has to have his fingers on everything.
No.
Trump, it's not because, I'm sure you agree with this. It's not that he knows anything. It's just like he's puffing.
I know, he's so
everything he does is make believe, Linda. Everything.
And he always says, and everybody knows that. Well, who the hell is everybody?
Exactly. Who are these people? That's another question I'm waiting for a journalist or somebody to ask him to his face. Who are all these people?
Yes.
But, it takes time. It feels like, when someone goes out and you keep doing the same stupid things, and then people are gauging you, and at some point someone just cut you down. When I say cut him down, they're going to ask him a question to his face.
Yeah.
That's so shocking because he's not used to people or anyone questioning him that way.
That's how he looks. He looked kind of a combination of loss of hope and knew he needed to keep his mouth shut at that table. But he was no longer president. And it was just one thing after the other. He was very tired of it. And let me tell you, he might not live that long afterwards.
You know, I've been afraid to mention this on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, but I have gotten that for a while. In fact, even before he became president, okay, I've been getting a feeling that there is going to be some kind of issue with him. It's either while he's giving a speech somewhere, he just falls down. I'm not quite sure why.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like a stroke or something. Yeah.
He collapses on stage, and I'm seeing all the Secret Service. I've seen that for before. I mean, maybe a year before he won, maybe in 15, when he first started the campaign.
Right.
I have seen that stuff, but you know, I'm kind of careful.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I put on YouTube. But yes, I agree with you that because of the way he screaming and carries on. And
well, and also he's going to get found out big time. The dirty laundry is going to be flapping in the air, and he is going to, and the people will turn around and go, "What?" There'll still be ones that love him. Graham guy.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
That's another person. I am so shocked, Linda.
Because his father was such a good person.
Exactly.
His father was a great man.
What went wrong?
I don't know.
The guy came out. I mean, he's full-end Trumpist.
Yeah, and he's a racist too.
Absolutely. But you know something, Linda?
What?
That make me question whether we gave his father too much credit.
Maybe he but behind closed doors, you know.
Because, I mean, you know, sometimes we have kids, and you cannot control. You know, you do the best you can to raise them, but you don't have 100% control over everything that they do or how they view the world. I understand that, but I am wondering, given the means that these people have, and for him to study under his dad, going to Christian school, to be feeling that way, I think it's I don't think it's only him and his family who feels that way.
Something that was a very Southern kind of attitude.
Oh,
hey, you know who I saw sobbing?
Yeah.
I'm announcing that today. I've never said this to anybody else.
Okay.
Sarah Sanders.
Oh, of course.
I saw her sobbing and crying. Did you see that picture of her with the striped dress? It was the Walmart prisoner outfit special.
No, I didn't see it.
She was wearing a striped dress, looked like she was going to prison.
Really?
With like a light blue shoe. Didn't match the outfit at all. But poor thing, I felt sorry for it because people were making fun of her. But I literally saw her wailing and crying. So she's getting in trouble too.
Oh, well, all these people, I'm not seeing jail for her, but you know, the public shaming,
it's going to be horrible.
Linda, when this administration is finally gone, the acrimony, the blowback, people who worked for Trump are going to get coming their way is going to be unbelievable. Because a lot of people they are abusing right now. Let's say, for example, and you know someone else who I feel is going to get it as well. I don't know if you feel the same way. Stephen Miller.
Oh yeah.
When this is over, unless he finds another racist senator who gives them a job, I mean, he can find a job, at one of those conservative places. But Stephen Miller, I hope he's a multimillionaire because he's going to need security for a very long time.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Yes.
OJ.
Yes.
I watched that trial. I was pregnant with my son. And I will be honest with you, based on the evidence, because I watched that trial. I wasn't at work and I could stay home. I watched it from morning till night. I watched all the commentary. And based on that trial, he should have been found not guilty.
I didn't watch the thing.
So he was found not guilty. That doesn't mean he didn't do it. I'm based on the way they handled evidence and everything. Because I remember getting in fights with people because everybody assumed, oh, he's guilty. Well, he may be guilty, but by the evidence, beyond a reasonable doubt, you watch, he's going to get off because it's based on the trial.
Yes.
But what's interesting is he was found not guilty, but he was still ruined.
Oh, yeah.
That's Trump.
Oh, yes.
Even though, Trump may be set aside. Okay, dude, go ahead. We'll let you go. But he will be like OJ. People will go, you're crap. There'll be the usual people that like him.
Yeah.
But mostly, he couldn't even golf anymore.
I agree with you, but you know what? They can't even imagine, because they've had it so great all their lives. They can't even imagine not being at the same level that they are now.
Yeah.
This is going to be such a shocker.
It's going to be a shock and awe. I love it. I can't wait till Mueller comes in and testifies.
Oh, yes.
I know he's coming. I saw him coming.
Oh, I agree.
I saw him sitting before Congress, and they're saying they've asked him to appear before May 23rd.
I believe so.
Oh my God, my friend.
That's going to be the day.
That's the day.
And you know what? I did not see the letter you mentioned. You got the news?
No, they're saying that it's on. You can just look it up after we end our.
After we're done, I'm definitely.
It's all over the news now, but it's based on what two insiders were saying. A letter on March something was given to Barr.
Oh my God.
And he said, and Mueller did not agree with the way he was.
Mueller it's not
Mueller
your fault.
is not happy with Rosenstein either.
Oh no, Mueller is not happy with any of these people. And I did a video months ago.
Yeah.
And I was saying how angry Mueller was. He won't talk in public and make any announcement. But this Mueller does not like Trump at all, because he believes, first of all, Trump is a crook. He shouldn't be where he is at, because Mueller knows everything that Trump has been accused of, he has done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you know what the worst thing? What makes Mueller angrier?
What?
He served in Vietnam. And Trump
lied.
Yes. Oh, God.
Bone spur Trump.
Yes.
And then he's name calling Mueller, saying he's a Democrat.
Exactly. Okay.
Oh, my God, my friend.
I am telling you, when this guy goes to testify in front of Congress, and I said that months ago in a couple of my videos, this guy is going to tailor a jacket for Trump. He's not even going to be able to wiggle his way out of it. You know what? Something else in there I was getting, and I mentioned it in my video either yesterday or Saturday. I'm confusing the days now.
Yeah.
When he goes to testify, people are asking whether he's going to lie. No.
Who?
He's going to Mueller.
Oh, God, no.
There is no way.
They know everything coming out of his mouth is the truth.
Not only that, but he's not going to hold back.
No. And listen,
yes.
I felt resistance about testifying, but now that I know for sure that he let Barr know he didn't appreciate the way he did that,
yes.
I even see his wife telling him, honey, you've got to, I see like he's going to go and he's going to talk. And Barr's going to be crapping his pants.
Oh, my God.
Remember Barr said, oh, no problem if they might even try to throw something at him like you can't say this or that. But
right.
Maybe Mueller will nod his head, but he's going to tell the truth.
Absolutely. But I had a vision, and I explained it to to the viewers maybe last week. I had a vision. Barr was at DOJ in his office, okay? And I saw somebody reaching behind the desk and grab him by the collar like this.
Take him out?
And take him out.
Well, that's how, when everybody was asking about Kavanaugh, I saw Kavanaugh getting in, and I saw him put on the robe, and I saw him going in, sitting in, to sit in his chair, and I saw the same thing, someone grabbing him and pulling him out. He's going. It may end up that they find out that this president was a fake president. He was brought in by underhanded Russian stuff, and then we can get rid of everything he appointed.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. But the other way I am getting it as well. All the judges they have appointed, including Kavanaugh, if they are not performing up to par, they're going to be taken out. I don't know how they're going to do it. But everyone that Trump appointed to the court that are incompetent, because from what I understand, I don't know if you've heard it as well in the news, he appointed a bunch of people who are not qualified.
Oh.
Yes, because that's McConnell's dream, to put a bunch of conservatives on the court. McConnell doesn't care about anything else, Linda. Stiffing the courts and then give money to his wealthy donors.
Yeah.
Those and taxes. Well, of course, they did.
Oh, yeah. Everything Trump touched is going.
Yes.
It's all going.
That's my feeling.
In the famous words of Rachel Maddow, watch this piece.
Right. Yep. You're right. Exactly. Watch this piece. But the other thing is, I feel you're right about Kavanaugh, because I did not think he was going to get in.
Oh, no, I saw him getting in. Everybody was upset, but I said, you guys, I see him getting in. I saw Beto not win, too. I was reading, and at first I thought he'd win, and then all of a sudden my guide said, no. Then they said he's going to run for president. They didn't say he was going to be president.
Right.
They showed him running for president.
Yeah. But that's another person I'm feeling bad for. He's sinking. He's not going to make it, Linda.
No,
I don't even feel he's going to last through the summer. That's my impression.
Me either.
When I touched with him.
He gave it a good college try, though.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. Oh, my God. But you know what? The other thing is he gave the senatorial campaign, he put so much energy in that campaign. In my opinion, he's tired.
Well, also, in my opinion, he won. I think something happened in Texas that they're going to find out. They're going to find out a lot of those states had some underhanded crap going on.
It's not only Texas. I feel Texas, Florida. And that lady, North Carolina or South Carolina, I don't recall exactly, Abrams, or Georgia, Atlanta, right?
Oh, she won.
Yes. That's my feeling as well. There were a lot of shenanigans, going on in those places. So I agree with you. And the Russians are still attacking us.
Oh, I know.
They are still trying to find new ways.
Mm-hmm. But I also feel they're almost done with Trump. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm almost feeling they think he's a putz and he's not doing what he was supposed to.
Oh, well, he can't, Linda.
Yeah.
You see, and as I mentioned this in some of my videos, there's a cultural issue going on. These people, they are so used to live in crooked countries under dictatorships and Putin and Russia. So they're not used to our systems. You can explain those things to somebody. It's like myself, when I first came here, Linda, it was difficult for me to just drop the concept of where I was and adopt this one. Because, it was completely foreign. It took time for me to adapt, to realize, wait a minute, these people, it's not like in Haiti where I was born. If you have a position of power, you can walk into a place or they can do whatever they want.
Right.
It's different here. Everyone is held accountable. In those places, no. So this is what's going on with Putin. That's why their expectations were
way too high.
Exactly. Okay. And now he can't deliver. And then they're about to turn on him.
Yeah.
I don't see them doing it, but they are very tempted because a lot of things. Let's say, for example, giving them. Well, right now they're after Venezuela, but our military is sending them messages. You better stay out. And like with Syria, Trump wants to pull out and give them, just let them take over Syria. It's the deal that Trump had with them. That's how I feel about those things. These things are not just happening.
Like that bombing he did because of the gassing.
Well, that bombing was different, but he wants to pull our troops out of Syria. Once he pulls our troops out, Putin is going to put Russian troops, and he's going to take over the Middle East. That's basically part of their understanding, things that he wanted Trump to do with him, among other things like lifting the sanctions. You know what I mean? So Trump can't deliver on any of those things. And those were big deals. Those are big deals to Putin. And that's why I agree with you. I wouldn't be surprised if they turn on him.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, yeah. So, they're already, I don't know. It's already happening. I just feel but they're not hating him yet, but they're close to it. It's almost like he's a disappointment. So
I agree with you. Because you can't, like I said, they thought it was like their system of government.
But they can ruin him. They can put out those pee-pee tapes. Although the Christian right would say, "Oh, there was nothing wrong with a little piss on somebody's face."
Oh, you know what? I can picture Graham saying that.
I know. A little piss don't hurt anybody.
Well, that would be what Graham is going to be saying. Did you hear what he said Sunday? It doesn't matter that Trump fired Comey or how he went about firing Comey. Okay, now these people have fallen.
It matters if your intent was to obstruct justice.
Exactly. He didn't care.
No.
All these Graham and all these people, they don't care. As long if Trump did it, they're gonna find a way to say it's okay. Exactly. But you know something? And I mentioned that I believe last night. There was a senator who was a major supporter of Nixon.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that senator, once Nixon was gone or before Nixon was gone, he lost his re-election, and was never to be seen again. I'm not quite sure if society really cast them to the side.
Mm-hmm.
I feel something like that is going to happen to Graham.
And O'Connell.
Yes.
And I don't see Collins getting back in.
I would be sure, and I agree with you. I've mentioned that as well.
Or even if they get back in, they have no voice because I feel like it's overload. Like there's a lot of Democrats that are going to take over.
Oh, but yeah, the Democrats will take over, but I don't feel he's going to. Oh, you know what? Excuse me. I read, when was that yesterday? He may not run,
Who?
McConnell.
Oh, good.
Yes, because it seems like, but a couple of weeks ago, I heard his poll numbers were not good or something like that.
Oh, it's under 30%.
Yes.
And he's not able to get up any money.
No?
From Kentucky people. No.
Really?
They said he was worried because he can't get any money.
Oh.
But he's got enough money. He stole enough money.
Of course. His wife. What about his wife?
Yeah.
Did you hear about her father?
What?
He's a big tycoon in China. He owns, is it China or Taiwan? He owns some kind of sea fleet, where he does commerce or transportation or something like that.
Right.
Oh, her father is her father has a lot of money. So, but yeah, McConnell should use that money to run.
There you go.
I agree with you.
China's not liking Trump either.
No. You know what? Well, China is taking advantage. I don't know if you saw that thing in the news. I saw it yesterday evening or afternoon on CNN. The way China is going around courting a lot of African countries, okay, they are investing in their infrastructure there. And there is a country that China invested in building a port for them, for ships, and the country could not pay the bill. Guess who's operating that port now? China. They took over. Yes. And that's what China is doing all over Africa. I think it's a losing game.
Right.
Because, today, those African countries, today you can do that.
Right.
But you don't know tomorrow when people are gonna rise up and stop chopping them off.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yes. I think please tell me if I'm wrong.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think this is a very bad game for China.
Yeah.
Go to those, African countries who are financially challenged, the pool, simply because you want to take over. You're going to invest money and think you're going to stay there and take over those countries. You know what? Maybe they should talk to the Europeans.
Oh, no, not going to happen.
I think.
Well, sweetie, we've been on for about an hour and 13 minutes.
We have?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm not going to keep you longer.
Okay, my friend.
Thank you very much for spending some time with me, talking again.
We always have a good time. We'll do this again in a month.
Absolutely, but I just can't believe it's been an hour.
Talking before a month. Let's do it.
Exactly. Okay,
all right, my friend.
Thank you very much.
God bless.
I'm sure everyone is going to be happy. I will talk to you soon.
Bye.
Have a good night. I'll talk to you soon.
Ciao.
Bye. Ciao. Thank you for watching and for your time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please smash that subscribe button and the notification bell in order for you to be notified when I am online or post a video, or if Linda is online or if she posts a video. We would really appreciate it. Again, thank you for watching. Till next time.